We are live. We are live. Hold up. Let's see if this pops up here. Okay. Just want to test something real quick. Give me 1 second. Crazy times we're living in. Let me see if I can edit a thumbnail on this. Why is it that's so trash? Why does it look like that? I gotta edit this. That's a horrible thumbnail. You know what? Hold up. We're gonna be reacting to Jib. You dropped 2 tracks. Just trying to change the thumbnail. Let's save that. Save. Thank you. Now I'm gonna just put this on Twitter and then we can begin. It's hot. I ain't gonna lie, it's hot. You said, "Wow, I'm up a whole layout." This is super delayed. I should have had the layout on the StreamYard from time, to be honest. It's time. It's time. I'm gonna start it just now. It is hot up in here. I want to turn the light off, but let's not do that. Okay. Let's see, make sure everything is correct on my channel for my phone. Let me just close this. Check my live. Okay, yeah, we good. We good. All right. All right. Let's get it going. Okay, well, it looked like Jid dropped 2 tracks. I'm gonna react to them. I'm excited. I'm very excited. Said you're gaining points. You get points for this? That's crazy. I feel like I got more people on my live yesterday and I had no face cam. It's crazy. Some light though. Let's go to 32. So he's freestyling on a Cardi beat. Grammy nominations 3, BET nominations 0, monthly listeners 33 million. Wait, most streamed song 1.8 billion? Is that not, is it surround sound? Is it surround sound? Is that the song that went viral from him a couple years ago? Hit the fucking pack and mess up. That's surround sound. Yeah. It must be that song. Damn, that song blew up. That's crazy. All right, let's go back.
Look, I'm having my way, okay. They know it's a fact, so face it. My little nigga jump out the roof. JID, I got back in the basement.
This guy's on a Cardi flow. We're hearing Jid on a Cardi flow in 2025. This is crazy. All right, let me run it back.
Look, I'm having my way, okay. They know it's a fact, so face it. My little nigga jump out the roof. JID, I got back in the basement. I be shaking the booth, I could take him to school. If I do it, I only want to take it. Got a taking, I do him like taking. No, a nigga ain't doing no talking. While I'm talking, let's get this on record. Nigga talk reckless, I do him like Dawkins. Wonder why Shadow walk around with a weapon. Keep protection, so proceed with precaution. In my shadows, I see a reflection of a monster follows me often. When I'm sleeping, awaken inception. I've accepted it is fucking awesome.
Ooh, the sleeping inception. Hold on. You know I love it when they use the movie flips. I love it. Hold on, we gonna have to put that back.
Monster follows me often. When I'm sleeping, awaken inception. I've accepted it is fucking awesome. I be tripping, you know I'm a bomb ticking. Gotta get it, you know why my palms itching. All jittery, fidgety, arms switching with the heat like humidity. They be killing me, saying they killing me, only leading by a couple of kilometers. I'm just here to compete for infinity in a scope. Hit your boy with a 20-piece in a scope. You resemble a Kennedy in a scope, like the logo from Public Enemy. I return to
shit. In the scope, you resemble a Kennedy? Like Public Enemy? Hold on a second.
They killing me, only leading by a couple of kilometers. I'm just here to compete for infinity in a scope. Hit your boy with a 20-piece in a scope. You resemble a Kennedy in a scope, like the logo from Public Enemy. I return to center the energy if it's love or a memory of menace tendencies. It's been a minute, so I'm here to intervene. It's offensive like Eric the enemy. Derrick Henry sipping Hennessy. Who wanna hit with me literally? Cue up the symphony, crank up the bass, conquer the vibe, now cut up the cake. Niggas been wild and it ain't my style. I'm Lil TJ, I spit in your face. Bitch, give me that stick. Show you how to put a little.
Did little TJ spit on someone? That's what he's referencing. I think he spit on somebody on the stream, and that went like viral. Everybody was getting mad at him. I mean, yeah, obviously, don't be spitting on people. Common sense, right? The chat done put a crown next to my name. They know what's up. That's crazy. That's lit. And it shows that you have the wrench on here too. That's good.
Wild and it ain't my style. I'm Lil TJ, I spit in your face. Bitch, give me that stick. Show you how to put a little pussy in place. I'm about to hit another lick. Tell them circle back around 2028. I been living in the fast lane, I'm in a race. I be getting to the cab, but you in the way. I been sitting in the lab like a scientist, mad figuring out the math. They glad this shit amazing. G, it ain't half too bad, this nigga glazing. Blacked out whites inside, this whip racing. Tapped out, left kick right, this match cage. I'm G, it ain't the cab, but you in the way. I been sitting in the lab like a scientist, mad figuring out the math. They glad this shit amazing. G, it ain't half too bad, this nigga glazing. Blacked out whites inside, this whip racing. Tapped out, left kick right, this match cage. I'm full of rage. It feel like I'm hitting another stage. I was dumb, I know wisdom come with the age. I want some, I go get some, sick of the waiting. I sat in the storm for 20-some summers of patience. Now niggas see what's in front and I gotta take you. I figured that it's all entertainment. Say you put people in blunts, but you vaping. Stay out.
Hold on, he's floating on this. I'm sorry, Cardi. I like what Cardi did on that song, but I mean, just flowing on this effortlessly right now. Like 3 different flows right now, but he's like subtly changing them. Right, like you could like subtly hear it. That's crazy. Hold on,
wisdom come with the age. I want some, I go get some, sick of the waiting. I sat in the storms for 20-some summers of patience. Now niggas see what's in front and I gotta take you. I figured that it's all entertainment. Say you put people in blunts, but you vaping. Stay out the way because I can't do faking. Some of my friends are dead, some in the fed, some on the edge, rough and jump out the ledge, all in your head, shot on me, some shit I can't even say it, but I ain't scared of none. What's your name? Damn, shot on them dead. Oh, here the feds come, busting it. Fuck, shout for the kids, sipping on red rum, puffing. Soon as I roll out of bed, I look to the skies, the crown of my dreads is red in my eyes, announce I done bled, but still I'm alive. I got some regrets, I'm still on the grind, my ties is treading thin. I'ma throw a bomb on 2nd and 10. I ain't even really tired, got a second win. I've been trying to get it in, who you recommend? Nigga, don't even say it, I could've guessed them. I've been showing the work, praying and manifesting. The game has changed, it's a recession. It's just destined versus a bunch of pedestrians. You're running for cheese, government rigging elections. Niggas rigging the game, showing the wrong directions. So I'm alone like I'm OPM repping. I've been destroying this shit for a second. I've been anointed.
Destroy lonely OP. Ooh, okay. I like that.
Wrong directions. So I'm alone like I'm OPM repping. I've been destroying this shit for a second. Shit, I've been anointed, no need for acceptance. I ain't ignoring you niggas who said shit. Make an appointment addressed to a death wish. I've been going through hell for heaven. From the mountain came down with a message that the powers that be really not as powerful as they think, and I could test it.
Okay, I like that. They're not as powerful as what you think. Okay, 32. Can you freestyle that? Hey, man. Okay, shit. I think you got a roll up with that flow. Okay, he's just gonna let the beat on. Let me hear this anymore. Relux 7/4/25. So It's dropping this Friday. Okay, so we're getting a pre-lux. Not even the deluxe, a pre-lux. Hey, 32, Jid. Okay, he's doing his thing on there. I like that. He's switching the flows. And you know, Jid, he be coming with the sauce, man. I really like how Jid be rapping. And the Forever Story was a phenomenal project. I really did like it. And that was, I think, Revenge of the Dreamers, the Dreamville album that they put out, I think number 3. That's when I really started first listening to Jid. So phenomenal artist. And I think he definitely got next up. He's from ATL. Definitely got next up. All right. Next one. It's called Bill. Bill? I don't know if that's French. I don't know.
I can't make hip hop. Yeah. Niggas knocking money.
Look, I gave them niggas 2 summers to get they shit right. On the surface, I was cool, but it killed me on the inside. As my pen glided across the page, I'm reminded of the days before guns, we ran fades and had fist fights. I never been afraid.
Oh yeah, I'm liking this. This is my vibe right here. I already knew from when the beat was kicking up. I knew this was gonna jump. Nah, I like this. You see, when he gets on these like slower type beats, I know that's when he can really show his versatility. I know he's about to go
right. On the surface, I was cool, but it killed me on the inside. As my pen glided across the page, I'm reminded of the days before guns, we ran fades and had fist fights. I never been afraid of anybody. Get a brick and hit the big guy. But it's not Friday. Niggas sliding after midnight. Playing cops and robbers, staging robberies excited me until that grip of life held on me tighter than a pit bite.
Okay, young black Rambo, riding in the Lambo, gun pack, ammo, ride with the young black Rambo, riding in the Lambo, young black Rambo, ride with the young black, ride with the young black Rambo, riding in the Lambo, gun pack, ammo, riding in the Lambo, young black Rambo, ride with the.
Alright, young black nigga got a dumb sack. Lil GD talking big shit. That's a contrast. I can triple task, tickle, make her come fast. While driving the whip crash, you only have one chance. I only got one job to make your fucking head bob and turn a beard knob on the speaker to shake a dreadlock. But
oh yeah, he got me bobbing. Pause. He got pause. Nah, man, this shit heat though. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I am not even gonna lie to you. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Yo, hold on. We got to run that back.
What the fuck is that? To make your fucking head bob and turn a beard knob on the speaker to shake a dreadlock. Besides that,
You know when you spill food? You know when you spill food, you just get your nice, whatever it may be. It might not even be that nice. It's just something you've been looking forward to. It's in the bowl, right? Then you knock that shit Yo, I'm so mad, yo. I was waiting for these chips, man. I'm so hungry. Yo. Luckily, we only knocked over a couple. It ain't the end of the world. All right. Excuse the technical difficulties. Bodmon Pierce, the song was good. Hopefully, the album has consistent energy throughout the whole project. Yeah, I agree. So far, I'm liking this song. I don't know if that freestyle song is gonna be on the album. But so far, I'm vibing with this. If the album sounds like this, oh yeah, we definitely spinning it. 100% spinning it. I'm liking this so far. All right, let's get back to it. Sorry about that.
Your fucking head bob and turn a beard knob on the speaker to shake a dreadlock. Besides that, I done had this shit inside the headlock trying to get paid off and make off like Bernie Madoff. Divide that, the pie multiply plus divide back. RP my guy, you know we crying till the sky's black. Shades that match on my face, never show my reaction. I'm quarterbacking, throwing dimes, avoid the sacking. I feel a magic, can't imagine what I get for rapping. I come up with that by as quick as a finger snap. off a snap finger. Never knew I'd be a rap singer, buying weed in the trap, lingering. It's just my brothers and me, and we not wranglings. We just came to get some cheese, heard your pockets jingling. Jump a nigga, shoot a scene, word to John Singleton. Clip as long as y'all mean
John
better.
Singleton. Did the director flip? I love it. I gotta.
It's just my brothers and me, and we not wranglings. We just came to get some cheese, heard your pockets jingling. Jump a nigga, shoot a scene, word to John Singleton. Clip as long as y'all mean better, stop mingling. Now they know me overseas, out in London, England. Drinking unresponsibly, couldn't sneak the lean in. Fuck, got the weed in. God willing, I was able, but I'm not the weekend. The black ramble overseas, out in London, England. Drinking unresponsibly, couldn't sneak the lean in. Fuck, got the weed in. God willing, I was able, but I'm not the weekend.
I said, God willing, I was able, but I'm not the weekend. Let's go. Yo, yes, man, yes. I'm glad he's dropping it this Friday. Then we get the clips next weekend. Oh, man. And then I'm assuming he got something else coming out. So, because he said this is the pre-lux, so he got more coming. This is great. This is great. Let me see what you said here. Just catching up to the live right now. Shout out to you. Enjoy your content and commentary. Appreciate it. I appreciate that so much. First time kind of really doing the live like this. But yeah, I do appreciate that, bro. And thank you so much for tapping in. I am going to have more content hopefully this week. So stay tuned for that. But yeah, I'm gonna kind of test out the live streaming just with doing some other reactions. Like if I can, I gotta get a new SD card. So maybe for now, depending on the the song or the album, I'll do a live reaction, and then maybe next week I'm gonna get a bigger SD card. Then I'll be able to go back to doing the reactions probably on camera, because my SD card right now, the last one that I have, because the other ones have gone missing and the one that I used broke. This SD card, I think it can only do like 15 minutes of like standard footage or whatever. So I'd be doing the reactions, and if they go longer than that, I gotta like cut, put it on the computer, delete, put it back on the tripod. It's a whole bunch of foolishness, but nonetheless, let me see what you said here. The 1.8 billion streams is the song with Imagine Dragons, by the way. Oh, I forgot about that. Damn, I really thought it would have been surround sound. I know surround sound did blow up, but I forgot he did that song with them. That's crazy. 1.8 billion streams. Damn. You got to put respect on his name. I know people be trying to diss him, but like, I mean, come on. Out of Dreamville, next to Cole, who else? It's him. It's him. And arguably, I think he's next up.
In the black Rambo in the Lambo, I'm getting even.
Young black Rambo riding in the Lambo, gun pack ammo, riding with the young black Rambo riding in the Lambo, young black Rambo riding with the young black. Riding with the young black Rambo, riding in the Lambo, gun pack ammo, riding in the Lambo, young black Rambo.
They let me in the game, I get the toe in, I kick the dough in, I shot the dough man, I shot your folk name, I got the dope in, dip, I did my show then, I fucked your hoe name, I'm with my bro then, my niggas told in. Twin Glocks, a couple O-sins, I'm getting cozy in this bitch, shoes off, dirty clothes in the open, none folded, I'm never folding, I smell the Folgers, spend the morning plotting with the Southern soldiers. You never sober, you not a shooter, you self-alosha, a self-illusion. We accepted every challenge and we executed, but now I'm trying to find my balance on this pedestal, raking in the revenue, the rage in my head, and I see red from my retinals. It's like a bomb undetectable, and technically I've been the best, but we ain't being technical, but time will be the test to tell wins, fails, L's all perceptual. Yeah, and you being to my retinals.
Hold on.
It's like a bomb undetectable, and technically I've been the best, but we ain't being technical, but time will be the test to tell wins, fails, L's all perceptual. Yeah, and being to my retinals. It's like a bomb undetectable, and technically I've been the best, but we ain't being technical, but time will be the test to tell wins, fails, L's all perceptual. Yeah, and you don't.
I thought he was talking. He said time will tell. Oh, hold on. Let me spit it out one more time. Hold on. I didn't hear it.
My retinals. It's like a bomb undetectable. And technically I've been the best, but we ain't being technical. But time will be the test to tell wins, fails, L's all perceptual. Yeah, and you don't want to see Jid in the zone. You fuck around, find Jid in the back of your home with a book bag, war paint, vests and ammo. KO with a shoulder, two Berettas on Rambo. Kids, lend me your ear in remembrance of Van Gogh. How about the van like Van Damme and let the can blow? Everyone scrambling for shelter in shambles. The black Rambo, nigga, that's too much damn smoke.
Young black Rambo riding in the Lambo,
Yeah, I
gun
like
pack
this.
ammo, ride with the young black Rambo riding in the Lambo, young black Rambo ride with the young black ride with the young black Rambo riding in the Lambo, gun pack ammo, riding in the Lambo, young black Rambo ride with the
Okay. 39,000 already, 2 hours. That's pretty good. Hey man, I like this one more than the freestyle. I like this one definitely more than the freestyle. Freestyle was cool, but this is what I want on the Prelux. This right here is exactly what I want. Jid is back outside this Friday. I guess we're gonna have to do a reaction to the entire Prelux when it drops. So I'm definitely gonna do that. So stay tuned for that. I will have that up for sure. And then just a week later, we get the clips. Yo, I'm so excited. And apparently, they're filming a Chains and Whips music video, which is crazy. There's gonna be a music video for oh my gosh. I bet they already filmed the damn music video already. So when that drops, I'm assuming Chains and Whips is gonna be the lead single on that album. I mean, I don't know what else you would push as the leading single. You need a single, right? They could just drop the album and just say whatever, but you need a single. You know what I'm saying? So it got to be Chains and Whips. It's like the hottest, feature, most anticipated feature you got, unless there's more surprises, right? A Jay-Z, I don't know because we'll see. But if he's on there, I know we got Tyler Creator on there, Nas is on there, so that's gonna be crazy. Like, and then the whole thing's produced by Pharrell. Phenomenal project. I'm looking forward to. But then this Jid coming out. We got Jid this Friday, so we got Jid. We got clips. I think Joey Badass said he's dropping sometime in August, so that's happening next month. The fall off. When is the fall off happening? You know what? I have a funny video coming out about that. Just wait. I'm cooking up something special with that. But what's going on with the fall off? I want to know, J. Cole, when are you dropping this album? What's happening, man? Like at this point, I think we saw him the other day. He was at a roller rink or something like that. He was at an ice skating rink. Someone spotted him there, and I'm like, I said this in my previous live. I'm like, yo, this would have worked had you, like, the beef didn't happen. Had you not apologized and all that, I can kind of see what the rollout would, be for a fall off. If he's gonna go about it like that, J. Cole, I mean, he's already like in like random places. He'll be on the subway, he'll be biking down the street, you know what I mean? He'll be on the beach. So I'm like, he doesn't really have to go out of his way to market the theme of this album if he's calling it the fall off. You going to work at like a fast food joint, perfect marketing. It's honestly genius when you think about it. But then just all the, the noise around the beef and everything that happened last year is just kind of, I don't know, it's kind of hampering it. I feel like he should have already dropped it. To be honest, he should have already dropped it. I like what he's doing with the Prelux, giving people a taster before the full album. This rollout, I'm like, cook for real. I agree. If the Prelux is sounding like this, right, and I'm assuming he might give us like 5 or 6 songs, right? Then imagine the album. The album is gonna go crazy. Yo, low key, because wait, is this the same album that he's doing with Metro Boomin? Because I know they said they were working on an album last year, and then they confirmed it this year that they're still working on it. Is it the same album with Metro Boomin, or is this a separate album from that? Because if he's, I mean, either way, I'm still listening to it. But if he's doing a separate album and that, yeah, he's not playing around. He's not playing around. I think after this, Jid is fully not mainstream, but Jid can, like, with a solid project, he could get into like that conversation now, where he's like, next up for the generation. Gabriel Moses posted about the Chains and Whip song, and he's a video producer, so potential Chains and Whip music video. Yeah, I saw that. I think I saw the screenshot of that, and I'm like, I mean, if you don't have a Chains and Whips video already shot, then what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? And like, my thing is like, did Kendrick already shoot his visuals? Right? Are they already shooting it? Is it already done, or are they going to shoot it? And then the thing is now, it's like, where do you shoot it? Because he's on tour right now, which we're about to get to. He's on tour right now, right? So, but I mean, then again, they're already like in Paris and stuff. So like, I'm pretty sure they could, find a place to meet up. But I don't know. The way they be secretive with like how they drop stuff, they could already have a video ready, and we don't even know. You know what I'm saying? Let me see if I can pull up where is it? No, I don't even want to. I don't even want to play Chains and Whips. I don't want to play that. I'm trying so hard not to read. Like I think I listened to it twice, like the snippet with Kendrick, and that was it. I don't even want to spoil it. I gotta be like, I'm trying not to remember what he even said. J. Cole is in a weird place because even though he has a peace in himself, he has peace in himself. No one can really look at you as a competitor simply because you apologize. It's that simple, bro. It's that simple. Like you apologize, and at the end of the day, it's like you look at things like this. It's like you realize what you've done for yourself. Like that might have been the smartest decision. That was cool. Sure, all those fun things, but at the same time, it's like, yo, at the context of a rapper in the industry, it's not gonna look good. There's nothing you can do to undo that, right? Especially the way you went out. Horrible, horrible, in my opinion. How do you come back from that? You got to drop the hardest body of work. That's why I said J. Cole and Drake are in the most difficult positions sonically because their next projects have to be perfect. There's no mistakes. You can't deliver a mediocre album. At best, you got to give us a decent album, which I think J. Cole is capable of delivering a decent album. I like Might Delete Later. I honestly do like that project. Outside of the 7-minute drill, I actually like that album. Oh, Sage the Sinner here with $6.99. Hey! When I get a soundboard, I have the sound effects. Hey! Bop, 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 bop. Thank you so much. Thank you so much to one of my mods. I appreciate you so much. Don't forget to like, comment, and share to anyone new. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Yes, listen to her. She knows what's right. Yes. What else we got here? Pierce, he might wrap his ass off technically on the fall off, but the substance might not hit, especially if he's talking bossy on some tracks. Yeah, 100%. 100%. That's why I said it's such a difficult position for him, because where do you go, or what do you even say, right? Like, what do you say going forward now to make it work? Like, you can't talk sick, you can't say you're the best, you can't say you're the GOAT, you can't say oh, people are scared of me, I'm the bullet that missed Trump or something. Which it's crazy. This gets me so mad about J. Cole. The Cloud song, I like that song. On first listen, I like Port Antonio. Then I processed everything he was saying, and I'm like, yo, I hate this song. I actually can't stand Port Antonio. And it pissed me off that he ruined that Dead Presidents beat, right? Because that's a classic beat, right? So I'm like, if you're gonna go on this track, which didn't he already use that beat already? I think he did. But I'm like, if you're gonna go on this song, bro, you gotta go kill this shit, man. Like, respectfully. And then he's on here like, Drake will always be my nigga. Like, no one, you guys bought it and all this, and I'm like, bro, shut up. And he's like, oh, I would have lost the battle, I would have lost the bro. Like, we don't want to hear. If the fall off sounds like Port Antonio, I don't want to hear it at all. And I'm saying that as a pretty good J. Cole supporter. I've listened to J. Cole as long as I've listened to Kendrick, almost. Right? Like, and that's the thing too. Like, oh, shout out to Sage the Center. Yeah, shout out to Sage the Center. I appreciate you. As I said earlier, I appreciate that donation. Hey, yeah, we got no soundboard, but hey, when I get the soundboard, then I'm gonna do all of that on here. But yeah, the thing is with him, like, Cole, it looks bad because you have no problem dissing rappers like Lil Pump and like Lil Yachty and Lil Uzi when they were first coming out, right? But then now when it comes to your contemporary, your equal, right? You don't want the smoke, especially when you, like, if you listen to J. Cole, like when J. Cole was like 2011, 2012, that's when I started listening to J. Cole. Old J. Cole, like one level J. Cole, right? When he had no dreads, just shortcut, ignorant. That J. Cole was ignorant as hell. He had the chains. He was talking super slick. He was like, he just sounded like he was in a different place, right? And he's talking about it. He's like, yo, even when he apologized, he was like, yo, I don't want to go back to, the place I was in 10 years ago, because he knew he was on a different type of timing back then, right? But he was moving hella different earlier on, and then he had just like this I don't know what it was, but he just felt obligated to speak for rappers, and he's like, yeah, we don't like you new school rappers, which there was like a hate wave for the mumble rappers at the time, and you know, some of them rightfully so, because some of them were trash, right? But at the end of the day, it's just like, you gonna go rap with these guys, you gonna want to smoke with these guys, these little youngins, but then when it comes to the people who you've been compared to and you've been comparing your whole career, you don't want to rap with them. Very strange, right? And then I'm side-eyeing, like I said in a couple of videos I've done, I'm like, I'm just side-eyeing, bro, how you've been moving since this beef is concluded, right? Like, there's no way J. Cole doesn't know of all the things Drake has allegedly, I'm gonna say that again, allegedly been accused of, right? So when you're sitting here, Jake, you'll always be my bro. It's just like, I look at you like, yo, you're just co-signing all the craziness this guy is allegedly doing, right? So it's just like, J. Cole, you're not dumb, right? You're not stupid. I don't think we ever thought you were stupid, but I don't know where his head place is at. And I think, honestly, just given where he's at with the beef and how things are going forward, it's going to be very difficult for him to drop a solid body of work that people are going to be like, you got to make people forget that whole thing happened. Can he do it? We'll have to wait and see. Drake, I think, has a harder battle, because I think this is the album that no matter what, how much it sells, this is where people are going to be the most loud about what the music is about, right? Up until now, and even you're seeing it with the beef, everything he's dropped post beef, it's not selling as much as it would before. He's being carried by his back catalog, right? So what he had beforehand with his like CLB first weeks, and you compare them to now, it's like it's digressed. Obviously, he's still obviously getting numbers, but I don't think he can hide behind my first week is 700K, whatever, blah blah blah. Like, your album got a hit. It got a hit. It has to sound good, right? So I think he's in a harder place, because I think a lot of us, I mean, obviously he lost the beef and everything that's going on, the lawsuit. There's just so many things working against him. I wouldn't even consider dropping an album right now. But he don't want to listen. He don't want to listen, right? So here we are now. Here we are. So let's see. I'm gonna pull up, because I did want to check out GNX, not Toronto. I'm so used to typing in Toronto. Germany, GNX tour.
Doing it. I'm not.
No, I don't want. This is Germany. That weird. Oh, man, I was going crazy. Like they go nuts in Europe for this guy. They do not play around. Facts. It makes him seem like he sides with Drake more than Kendrick, because Port Antonio, he shouts out Drake but doesn't even mention Kendrick by name. And I don't think he congratulated Kendrick for this bullshit. Yeah, 100%. And you know, people were like, boy, he apologized to Kendrick. I'm like, nah, that's way before the battle even got to where it was. Let's talk about where the battle ended up going, right? And then seeing how that happened, right? Like, you, based on everything that Drake said, like, you agree with Drake talking about slavery like that? Like, you know what I mean? You agree with the bots and the narratives, and you know what I mean? Like, the lawsuit, like, you agree with all of that? Like, not a word. You went out of your way to speak for him, and he's dissing you. That's the part that's crazy. He was dissing him on his Instagram or his burner or whatever that plot twist thing is, right? So it's just like, what are you doing? You know what I mean? You want to play the middleman so bad that it's just ultimately going to F up both of your friendships with these guys. And I mean, I don't really know where him and Kendrick are at. I don't really know where him and J. Cole are at either. They claim that they're all good, but you know, celebrity relationships are weird, yo. Like, one day they like each other, the next day they don't like each other. It's a whole bunch of just foolishness that I'm not even going to waste my time even trying to get into. But yeah, it's just strange. You're just going out of your way to, you know, congratulate him. I guess I get that that's your bro, right? But I always said, being a middleman, I'd rather you listen. I don't like giving people ultimatums, but when it comes to situations like this, you're either on my side or no side, right? Don't be this middleman. I'm on both your sides. Go over there. Be on his side then if you're gonna do that. I don't do this. Oh, middle. Those are the most dangerous people. People that want to play both sides, want to appeal to both sides. You don't know what that person is telling the other person, right? And then you don't know what that person is saying about you, right? At the end of the day, with that, like it's just a whole bunch of, it's a big mess, a huge big mess. And that's why I said, just to save yourself the trouble, you got to pick a side. J. Cole didn't want to do that. He didn't want to pick a side. He didn't want to pick no side. He just wanted to say, I want to be friends with Kendrick and Drake. But when it comes to the battle, I'm above both of them because I chose peace. That's what he sounds like. It's like, what? You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, you, mind you, you went outside first. This is just like when No Name dissed J. Cole and Kendrick. Remember when she called out J. Cole and Kendrick back in like 2020 or whatever? And she was like, oh, you guys talk about black plight and stuff like that, but you don't march in the streets and stuff like that, blah, blah, blah. Kendrick ain't saying nothing to her. You want to know who the first person to respond? J. Cole. He was the first person to respond. She didn't say no name, right? But guess what? When you come outside and say that, now it sounds like, oh, if the shoe fits, that it just looks worse on you. And then now look, that his response was like very passive aggressive. He's talking down there, like, you know, it just didn't age well, right? Whereas Kendrick did give I would say acknowledgement. I wouldn't say it's a response. He didn't name her either, right? But he mentioned it in a way a couple years later where he was talking about how, if I'm not mistaken, I think it was Savior, right? I think it was Savior where he's like, the cat out the bag, I'm not thy savior. I guess it has a feeling of the love thy neighbors. Sometimes we get a big of his favor, but they hostile in it, everything for the paper, right? And he was talking about independent thought is like an eternal enemy. Capitalist posing. I'm trying to remember the lyric. Man, something out there with all eternity. Tupac there, gotta think for yourself. Heroes looking for the villains to help. And never. Okay, nah, I went too far. I feel like it's before. I feel like it's before that section. But he's pretty much talking about like, yo, like, you know, oh, one protest for you, 365 for me. That's what it was. Yeah. That's what it was. Like, you don't even have to give her. J. Cole responded with a whole track, a whole song. Like, just say you're mad. You know what I mean? Since you're pandering to pick a side, let me choose it for you. There you go. There's another one. I whacked up. I loved that he said that shit. And I knew that was definitely for J. Cole, but all the fence sitters. Like, bro, go over there. You're not on my side. Once you even have to think about it, get the hell out of my face. It's that simple. We don't waste no time around here, right? And where's your tour, J. Cole? Where's the Might Delete Later tour, the Fall Off tour? You have this guy going on stadiums right now. Crazy. I don't think a lot of people realize Kendrick went to Charlotte too. He went to J. Cole City too and sold out a stadium. It wasn't just Drake. Like, he did it to J. Cole as well. That's the part that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Was that my live stream? That's wild. Let me see if there's any other footage we got here. Maybe I could go on Twitter because I don't think YouTube will. All right, let me see. Look at them. They said Germany got the loudest crowd. That's crazy. I mean, I still feel like we probably had the loudest crowd, but I'm gonna be a little biased towards Toronto. I'm not even gonna lie to you. That Toronto, listen, let me tell you, that Toronto crowd, yo, man. If I could relive 2 nights, 2025, them two right there, 100%. They were going crazy. Pyrotech, like I tell you, the fire, the pyrotechs, the fireworks. I was like, holy, this is crazy. It was lit. It was so lit. It was so lit. One protest for you, 365 for me. Yeah, on Savior. Yep. I feel like he said something else at the end of Savior too.
Hey, now let me hear you say, hold up. Where you from? My kid. Finna go down. Sideways. Hey, now let me hear you say, hold up.
Yo, since Toronto, Kendrick be getting into his aura farming. He's loving it. Yeah, facts. I swear now, since we did the whole encore thing, and he's just gonna do that every tour now. Oh man, Yo, they just started something they can't stop. Every single concert, I guarantee now going forward, because he's going to Brazil, he's going to Argentina. This man's going to Colombia, and I heard the Colombia tickets are almost sold out. How much more? That's what I'm trying to tell people. I was just saying this to my cousin today. This isn't no disrespect or discredit to Travis Scott or Playboy Cardi. This isn't that type of rap, right? The type of rap that you expect to go to Europe and South America or wherever it may be, Australia, and you're gonna get a whole stadium of people just jumping up mosh pitting, right? This isn't that type of rap. This man is going across the world, not only performing the diss songs, that's a whole nother thing, but he's going across the world performing songs like Reincarnated and Man in the Garden in stadiums. This is what I'm talking about. We haven't seen this before. We have not seen this before. He's actually rapping and they're mosh pitting to Reincarnated. What the frick is going on? Like, what is really happening? How do you mosh pit to Man in the Garden? Like, yo, think about that. It makes no sense. But yo, Germany, I'm gonna hand it to you guys. I gotta hand it to you guys. Y'all did your thing. I ain't even gonna lie to you. They showed up. They were at the stands, looked like in the stands of the arena. They were jumping. That was crazy. Mentally, I'm still at his concert. Definitely the highlight of my summer so far. Dancers are so talented. Yo, I'm telling you, they killed everything like all together. When you realize the detail and you appreciate the attention that they put into it, it's an amazing show, right? Like you got rappers rapping actual like rap songs, real rap, and you got dancers, right? Like I don't think people understand. On a tour, y'all would have to tell me when it comes to like conscious rap, y'all would have to tell me the last conscious rapper you saw tour that had dancers like that. I'm not talking about like strippers or like, you know what I mean? Like people doing a little quick TikTok dance or something. Like I'm talking about actual routine and multiple routines for songs. Like you would have to tell me because I don't know. I don't even think when Jay-Z went on tour with Beyonce, I don't know if he had dancers for his part. The On the Run tour or whatever it was called. I don't know if he had dancers. When Eminem went on tour with Rihanna, someone would have to look it up for me. I don't know if he had dancers. But I ain't never seen, because they're the only people I've seen tour stadium-wise conscious enough, right? I don't know if I've seen a conscious rapper do it like that. The dancers, hold on. Germany was moving mental, mosh pit into all right, and all of them type of songs. Yeah, they're different breeds over there. I'm gonna lie to you. Hats off to Germany. Shout out to them. They went crazy. I kind of knew because when I saw the Mr. Morale, what do you call it? When I saw the Mr. Morale tour, when I went to both nights, I remember seeing to the Toronto show. I'm like, yo, Toronto, we went crazy. But then when I saw the Europe shows, like when he went to Paris, and I was like, yo, what the hell? They're going nuts. They're going crazy. I was shocked. I didn't know. Like, I knew he had fans like around the world, obviously, but I didn't know he had fans like that, though. And like again, this is not a Travis Scott. Like a Travis Scott, I expect to go to Europe and he can sell out shows. Yeah, we want to hear Fiendin'. Yeah, we want to hear Antidote and stuff like that. Those are the songs I expect to hear or be more appealing to, you know, those type of crowds, but not no conscious rap like this. This is different. Reincarnated. Reincarnated. Is it raining? It looked like it was raining. I heard it was hot. I heard people were fainting and shit too. I heard it was really hot over there. Hope you're good, whoever it was. Yo, they put a Canadian flag? That's crazy. Crazy. Let me see if I can open Twitter real quick. Oh, I gotta sign in. That's crazy. Hold on. I thought I signed in on my computer. This is crazy. Hold on. Let's see. I don't want y'all see my password. Y'all gonna have to wait a second. Choppers doing circles. It's a bird. Bird. Take it to the limit. You ain't heard. Oh. I ain't seen what's the word? Down for the what's the word? Put it on my mama there, 8 to the process. We told him the tongue in the pot. Hey, yo. I wish he brought Keem out when he came to Toronto. That would have been so lit. That would have been crazy. Germany. Let's see if there's any more. Let me share my screen again. Jump on that. Y'all can see my screen? Let me know. Let me see. Oh, I missed a few comments. Dancers remind me of Dolce, dark skin beauty, animated, talented. Yeah, they definitely. I think that was intentional, for sure. I was hoping Dolce would come out at one of these shows, but that didn't happen. Yes, so cool. You witness history. I think Toronto's first night has influenced the rest of the tour with the standing ovation and the encore chats. Every show since then has been doing it. Yeah, we definitely. Shouts out to us. No, we definitely influenced that, and I'm glad. I'm surprised that didn't happen before. I'm surprised he deserves a standing ovation every show. Both of them. They're killing this. You have not seen this before, and I don't think there's a rapping R&B duo that can mimic this. I don't think so. Not right now. Y'all would have to tell me. Maybe I'm living under a rock, but I don't think there's a duo that can mimic this type of achievement that they're doing with this tour. Not for a long time, and even then, you might get the numbers, but is the performance level there? I don't think so. Definitely witness history though. Choreographer hers dipped in melanin. Yep, gotta love the melanin dancers. We love it. I live in England. Shouts out to England. Shouts out to the UK. European shows are different because of the football culture. Stadiums will always be lit. That's what I'm saying. You guys like, I would love to go. It's been my goal to go to England and see a football game because that atmosphere I already know is insane. But lifelong goal of mine. I got a lot of family over there. They're always telling me to come out. I'm like, yo, I keep saying this year, it never happens. But hopefully, I'm gonna be out there soon because I definitely would love to experience that. And are you going to the England shows? Are you going to the show in the UK? I don't know when he's coming over there, but I know he's gonna go crazy. Yep, New Ho King free drinks. Shouts out to New Ho King. Jeremy did tell. Okay. Look at these. Hey, look at Silla coming out of there. Okay. Yeah. She had her glasses on too. Nah, no kumbayas. No more. Yeah, this is the show. This is the show I needed. Yeah, this was the show I needed to be at. I mean, the Toronto show, legendary. I would not trade that experience for anything. But if I had some extra money, because those Toronto shows were not cheap. I don't know what them OV hoes was talking about. $10 tickets. Show me where the $10 tickets were, because I was trying to look. You know how much we paid? I don't even want to tell you how much we paid. Okay, but I could have went on a trip. That's all I'm gonna say. I could have went on a trip. But if I had more money, I would most definitely go to one of these European shows, or I would 100% go to that Australian show, because I hear the Australian shows is just him. I would love to see one of these, just him. And I guess now the show's gonna be longer, so he's gonna have probably a different specific set for the Australian show. I wonder if that's where he drops the deluxe. That could make sense. I don't know. I think Dolce might pull up to the Australia shows because I know she's doing Split Milk in Australia alongside Kendrick School with Q2. Yeah, 100%. 100%. I have a little theory about that too. I think Dolce says she wants to drop her album in 2025, right? So, all right. I'm thinking, okay, she drops the album. I don't know when she drops it, right? Maybe okay, maybe sometime in the fall. But let's just say she drops her album sometime in the fall near the festival, which makes sense. She gotta have a Kendrick feature on the album. 100% she gotta have a Kendrick feature on the album. And then now it makes sense that they go, to the festival together, and then they can have a point where they come out and perform together. That would be amazing. It'd be a huge missed opportunity if she don't have a song with him by then, and she's not performing with him. You guys are at the same festival, and to my knowledge, outside the Grammys and maybe that TDE concert, the Christmas concert that they did, I don't think they've been in the vicinity like that. Get those two on a song. You're gonna have a hit on the charts for weeks. I'm telling you right now. I don't know what they're waiting for. Well, I guess they're waiting for an album. If she's not on his deluxe album or whatever else he drops next, he needs to be on her project. I need to hear a Kendrick and a Dolce track ASAP. Injected into my veins. I need it. I need it. Imagine the food must be busting. The videos from there look fire. Oh yeah, the new whole king was great. Oh my gosh, I can't wait. I'm going back next week just cause of that fried rice. No blammy this time though, but the fried rice was kicking. It was kicking. Oh, let me hear this.
This is Euphoria? No way.
Let me get your abs. No. I gotta play Euphoria again tonight before I go to bed because it hits even more better now. Now we seen his botch BBL labs, BBL Drizzy. Well, he got BBL labs, and now the Euphoria hits 10 times better now. Oh my
God. For the year, you better walk around like that. Oh man, I'm okay. Hey. The hell's going on here? This glitchy? Is that the edit? Oh, that's kind of a hard edit still. Oh, that's hard. It's still like that. That's super sick. It's like kind of like a stop motion. Yeah, that's not too bad. Which I'm not going to end this show, but I know my people will be proud. Ah, man. Hopefully you can get comfortable. If not, hopefully the streams can support. Hold on. Whose father is this? Whose father is in the mosh pit right now? What the hell is going on, bro? Yo, hold on a second. Hold on. Whose pops is this? Why? Bro, I feel like you about to get hurt. You shouldn't be here right now. These kids do not play in the mosh pit. Look at this. What are you doing in there? Oh, that's crazy. Oh, shit. That's loud as hell. Enough. That's not enough. Nobody's giving away tickets. I'm trying to get to that next show. This is a thing to me. Hey. Yeah, y'all. Germany got it. Germany might got crowd so far. I'm gonna be biased and say I don't know. I mean, okay, Germany got the mosh pits on us because we weren't allowed the mosh pit in Toronto. They were not having it. Yo, if you saw, okay, from my stream you couldn't really see, but every time I was turning up at the Toronto show, because I was in the aisle, every time I kid you not, I put my foot in the aisle. They were like, please go back in. I'm like, I can't even put my foot out here. We weren't allowed to mosh pit. We weren't allowed to mosh pit. If we did, oh my gosh, would have been crazy. So Germany got that. I feel like the Europe crowds, you guys are going to be able to go crazy up in there. Toronto had some crazy security restrictions. But if we were allowed to mosh pit, I'm going to just say, I think we'd still be up there. I'm going to be a little biased and say Toronto got it still. But Germany, you right there. You right there. You right there, man. I ain't gonna hold it. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. I can't wait for Pusha album, bro. I am so excited. I'm so amped for that album. I'm gonna be live streaming it next week. My boy got a studio, so there'll be a few of us. We're gonna live stream it. I'm gonna get a couple drinks up in there. I'm gonna be lit. It's gonna be crazy. And I think they're playing it early at 11. So next Thursday, 11 p.m. Clips, reaction. Stay tuned. I'm gonna have that up too. Only piece in the mosh pit is wild. His knees about to be finished after the show. No, 100%. He's not built for this. He's not built for this. He's not built for this. Where is he? That boy gone. He gone. Overseas crowds is usually better than the stage shows. People too bougie over here. That's true. That's true. That's definitely true. That's what I was saying. Even despite the crowd being crazy in Toronto, there were still people kind of like just like standing there, and I'm just like, yo, I don't know how much you guys paid, but I the amount I paid, I ain't standing here. I could have paid $20. If it's for an artist that I like, I'm not standing still. Like I don't know. Maybe just, you know what I think it is? Cell phones. No, it can't be attention spans because people always love going to concerts. It's this. I think it's the phones. I think it's the phones because people had nothing in their hand back in the 80s and 90s going to concerts. You just had to enjoy it. You had to live in the moment. You had to turn up. You weren't worried about what was in your hand and all this and that. No, now we all want to film everything, which is cool, film it, but we're just so focused on capturing it, right? I should be the last to talk because I live streamed that whole 2 GNX shows. But hey, I was doing not a favor. I should say I was doing a service. I want all the Ken folk to get some crisp Toronto footage from the GNX show. And I did do that. And, maybe my voice was in and out a little bit. Maybe I was overpowering a little bit of the concert. But hey, nonetheless, we still had a good time. Gave you the perspective, right? But I feel like beforehand, when you didn't have to worry about phones and stuff like that, completely different experience. I couldn't be going to no concert paying $600-700 and standing still. That's crazy. I don't care. Ain't no way. Security was so strict, they must have paid them extra or something. Yeah. My boy actually worked security in there, and he was telling me they were not playing with like the security checks for Toronto at all. So they had like security for the security. That's how serious it was. Yeah, I think Europe is more lax with mosh pits. I can imagine Toronto mosh pits would have been insane, but yeah, Europe and South America are gonna be insane due to less restrictions. Yeah, they're gonna be cool. Like I already know, and I think maybe that's also not that he intentionally had more security over here in the States, but I think that's intentional. They already know that people are gonna mosh pit like crazy over there. But given the height of the tour and seeing how these tickets are selling, I could only imagine the Europe shows, then the South America shows, and then the Australian shows. I already know those are about to go crazy. And I think, or at least I hope, he goes to Africa and does a couple shows in Asia, which he's already done that for Mr. Morale. The Mr. Morale tour was 2 years, and people forget that. The tour literally ended like a week or two before he dropped like that. Like he went touring from 2022, did his major North America tour, went to the UK, took a little break, went to Australia, then he went to South America, then he went to Africa, then he went to Korea, right? Then he went to Japan. Like he was going all over, right? So it's like I think he's gonna do the same thing again. He might be going into touring into 2026, to be honest. That's what I think, right? Because he's gonna do Australia in December, and then September, October, it's Brazil and like Colombia and stuff, right? If I'm not mistaken. So he's gonna keep going. We're gonna get an Africa tour. Oh, this is gonna be insane. GNX re-enters the top 10. Oh wow, look at that. GNX re-enters the top 10 on Germany Apple Music at number 9, right after the show. Crazy. Oh, he's doing another show in Germany, Frankfurt. Oh, that's crazy. He's doing 2 shows. That's wild. Oh, so we about to see. So where did he go today? Where did he perform today? Was I forgot the name. I don't know if I'm saying it right. Is it Cologne? I know it's not like it looks like Cologne. Cologne, Germany. Oh, it's right here. Yeah, DJ Mustard said in Cologne, Germany, on the European leg of the GNX Grand National Tour. I don't know where Cologne is in Germany, but I know Frankfurt. Yeah, Frankfurt. I've heard of Frankfurt, so I hope they get lit. I hope they get lit. I'm pretty sure they will. They love him over there. Wait, they're not. This is the pre-show. Yeah, lit to the pre-show. Bro, who's that? Who's this motherfucker? How did he bear shiesty at the concert? Yo, you're not joking. They don't play with the security. I mean, I'm not saying they don't play. They're very laxed over there. We couldn't bring no type of mask. We couldn't even bring in a side bag. We had a clear bag. We followed the bag policy. We couldn't even bring that in. We had to put all our stuff like in our pockets. It was crazy. Yo, they letting people in here with, you think they would let someone in with a shiesty in Toronto? Oh my gosh. This is like shiesty central, by the way. Regular like 13-year-olds in Canada will have shiesty just cause they just feel like they're sick. Like it's crazy. No way. That's wild. Let me see this. No thank you. Hey, as much as mosh pit is lit, I'm only getting in a mosh pit, to be honest, if I want to beat somebody's ass, yo. On the low. Like if I see like my op in a mosh pit, I'm there. I'm definitely there. Perfect excuse to knock someone out. Just unprovoked. But outside of that, I don't know, man. I don't know. I think this is okay. I think this is old. Africa and Asia to complete the international tour would be insane. I'm telling you. And I think it happens. I don't think he needs to do. Look, he does one show Japan, he does a South Korea show, and then he does a South Africa show. Boom. He can finish the tour by like January, technically, right? Because there's gonna be like a little break in between the like from October to December, from when he's doing South America, unless he announces more dates in between, like that window right there. He could. That'd be crazy. I know they're begging for him to come back to South Africa, and I hope he does. And more importantly, overall, just aside, I don't care what show it is. I hope he actually streams one of these shows again, like how he did the Mr. Morale in Paris. Whether he does it in Europe or Australia or wherever, I hope he streams one of these shows on Amazon or whatever again. I think that would be so cool. We saw it for Mr. Morale and it was lit as hell, but to do it for a stadium in another country, crazy. I hope we get that again. That was so much fun. I remember rewatching it after I watched the tour in Toronto, and I'm like, yo, France is going nuts. They're going crazy for this guy. And he did it back to back. Crazy. GNX tour. Oh, no, yeah, these are old. Says I was feeling herself. Gloria.
Before I bet you love the very moment that I touch you. You know nothing else will
Oh, they can honestly hot take. I think Gloria is better than Luther. Is that even a hot take? I don't know. Luther's a hard song. Like, don't get it twisted. But Gloria, do you like? I don't think people understand. Gloria, like, that's probably the perfect low-key one of Kendrick's greatest outros he's put on his albums. I mean, every album, his intros and outros is like, yo, we always say it's the greatest, and he outdoes himself the next project. But then with Gloria, it just felt like the perfect conclusion to like a chapter. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how him and Cesar are able to like just float on these songs so effortlessly, and like just her harmonic, like it's crazy, right? Like, that's gonna let you know, like, you know, just even doing simple things like that. I'm just listening to the song, I'm like, yeah, Gloria, to me, I like Gloria as a song better than Luther. I'm not shading Luther though. I love Luther, but Gloria, that's the one. If I had to choose, that's the one. People really said he was only known in the States. Yo, crazy. What did Drake say? You can't get booked inside in Tokyo, or I'm out in Tokyo because I'm big in Japan, or something like that. You said a whole bunch of stupidness on that song. Your show money, merch money, feed us or whatever, something like that. I'm like, all right, bro, sell out a stadium then. Sell out a stadium. I'll wait. Even Mustard getting mosh pits. Yeah, like, yo, what's going on? We got Mustard, the pre-show. The pre-show. People are just getting their drinks and coming in there and they're turning up. This is crazy. Crazy. GNX spotted in Germany. Oh, that's kind of crazy. That's my tweet. Okay. Let's see if there's any latest. If there's any other footage that dropped. The red GNX, he didn't do bodies again. I saw that. Yeah, we already saw this is a Luther. Okay. Kendrick's moment, Euphoria. I think we've seen pretty much all the clips regarding this show. Yeah. Well. Okay, hold on. Let me see this real quick. So he's doing Cologne. He's doing Frankfurt twice. Oh, he's a different guy. 3 times in Germany. Pretty sure Cologne was oh no, Cologne's not Germany. Oh. Wait, no. No, yeah, Cologne is Germany. What's the DE stand for? What's the DE stand for? I sound like a fool. Obviously, Cologne is Germany. So he's doing so Cologne, then he's doing Frankfurt, July 4th and the 5th, back to back. Glasgow, UK. Okay. So that's the first night in the UK. And then he's doing Birmingham. Okay, so he does 2 shows in the UK. And then Amsterdam. Okay, lit. I know they're about to go crazy. He's doing Paris back to back again. Oh my gosh. 2 stadium. Oh, this guy's the GOAT. Then he's going back to the UK. Then he's going to London. So he's doing 4 shows in the UK. Oh yeah, this guy different. He's different. Yeah, Europe is way more relaxed, part of the atmospheric advantage. Yeah, honestly, I would love to see one of my favorite rappers perform in Europe. I gotta do it. Maybe Kendrick's next tour, I go to Europe or something for it. That would be so lit. I gotta experience the stadium over there. Like I just have to. If not a Kendrick concert or a rapper concert or something like that, then a football game at least. At least. Yeah. Well, that was Kendrick in Germany looking crazy. I'm pretty sure he's gonna shut it down again in 2 days. That'll be the next show. Now let's go on to this Diddy trial because this is crazy. This is crazy. I seen something. I mean, I can't put nothing past anyone anymore. Apparently, Diddy dropped to his knees when he heard the verdict, or that he wasn't getting bail. Combs faces new chains after shocking trial. Did you mean to say charges? I don't know how credible you are if you can't even spell it right. Okay. Yeah, so apparently he dropped his knees when he heard what was going on. This is a crazy picture right here. That's wild. Let's see. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's what I saw. People outside the damn courtroom were putting baby oil. They were putting baby oil on people, supporters of Diddy outside the courtroom. This is Boondocks coming to life. I'm telling you. How the F does a jury not think Cassie and others were sex trafficked? They were threatened or paid off. This is BS. I mean, hey, allegedly. I swear this looks like, I literally just said this. It looks like something out of a Boondocks episode. They did one about the Diddy trial. No, literally. Why do people have Johnson & Johnson? Do you know how crazy this is? Outside, this is no joke. Money talks. Yes, it does. There's people literally in other parts of the world, North America, getting put away for less. There's black guys out in America right now. Black men literally getting locked up for having weed 10, 15 years. This guy's about to walk after being a freakazoid and a sexual deviant. And that's the nicest way to put it. Bro, literally, I swear. Everybody knows this is a boondock. We're living in a boondock outfit. Look at this. And remember, this was the first episode too. After R. Kelly got off. Hey. Oh my god, no man. I love the Boondocks, man. But nah, man, this shit is crazy. I'm not even gonna lie to you. This shit is crazy. Okay, so this is what it was. So he was found not guilty on racketeering conspiracy, not guilty on sex trafficking by force, fraud, or coercion, which doesn't make no damn sense. Guilty on transportation to engage in prostitution. And then not guilty on sex trafficking by force, fraud, or coercion. And then guilty on transportation to engage in prostitution. So he's getting found guilty on essentially transporting, or I guess he got caught willing to transport prostitutes across wherever, XYZ, I don't know. But at the same time, they're saying that the sex trafficking charges for some reason are what he's not actually getting found guilty on, which is insane to me. Insane. Right? And then you got Young Miami out here tweeting 11/11 and hearts when the news broke and this and that. I'm like, yo, what is going on right now? What is going on? This is crazy. And there's not really much to be said about it, to be honest. It's the system. Unfortunately, the system is. Someone said the system is not working. I'm like, no, it is working. This is what it's supposed to do. It's not built for justice. To be honest, it's not built for none of that. So we see it again. Money talks, and I think I said it earlier on my stream, but it's like what Denzel said in Training Day. It's not. I think he said it's not about what you know. It's about what you can prove. If they can make it in a way that he didn't do these things, it don't matter if it looks like it's clear as day that he did them. If they can make it look like he did it in the moment, he can get away with it. Right? And if you got enough money and power, you can do whatever you want. Right? So you think about it, it's like, yeah, money talks. Right? It has nothing to do about you being a good person or a bad person, right or wrong. You can do as much wrong as you want in this world, unfortunately. And if you got enough money and power, you'll be fine. You might get embarrassed, right? You might be embarrassed. Like, we don't need to know about you wanting to rub the nut from other men, sex workers, on your nipples. I didn't need to know that. I did not need to know that, right? I could have went along my day not hearing nothing about that. But here we are. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, Diddy's looking at it where it's like, yo, you go through a year, 2 years of embarrassment. People know about your sexual deviancy and all the things that you're doing, right? But you'll get away. You'll have to be in prison for a long time, or not for a long time, for a couple, a year, or however long they kept him in there. I don't remember what it was. But there's a chance that you might get out, right? So I'm trying to figure out. Let me see. I think it was about bail. He was denied bail, right? Yeah, his bail has been denied. Literally every page Diddy has been denied bail. Can you provide more information? Like, that's it? It's just sad because they literally had that poor pregnant woman up there on the stand just for this. Yeah, very sad. And also they're begging that they keep him in there because obviously he's going to want to come after them. If I'm Cassie, I'm getting the hell out of here. I don't even care. I'm getting the hell out of here. There's a chance he might get out at some point. You don't think that they try again, even if he goes away? A retrial? I can see it happening. Independence Day did not come early for Sean Diddy Combs. That's a crazy starting point to your headline, as he was just denied bail and will remain in custody pending sentencing in his criminal case. Okay. That judge is a real B, bro. Chill. He should have got more. Bail has been denied. He'll be sitting in prison until his sentencing. Could you imagine if he actually got out on bail? Was it? Who was it that got that one meme of that guy getting arrested? He would have came out like with the cuffs out. Like he would have. Could you imagine? Oh, that would have been crazy. Holy crap. Sean Diddy Combs been denied bail by judge. But the only right thing they did today in Sean Combs' case, anyways, his bail was denied.
Whether or not Sean Diddy Combs would receive bail, his bail has been denied.
Oh, there you go. Bail denied. So when is sentencing? Oh, that's crazy. It's like God is watching over. I say, when is sentencing? I scroll and I see his sentencing. Rapper Sean Diddy Combs was denied bail until his sentencing on October 3rd, 2025 at 10 a.m. He gonna be locked up in there until October, guys. Get used to it. That's what happens. You pay for your crimes. Just think about it. He's been in the industry for what, 30-something, 35 years? So it was only a matter of time. And they didn't even get him on the alleged, criminal things, like him being behind allegedly, hiring Keefe D and, allegedly Biggie Smalls and allegedly King Porter. And like, there's this, you know what I'm saying? Like, weren't there like so many other things to get this guy on? Lots of craziness going on. I think 10, but don't quote me. Yeah. You keep him in there longer. He just looks like a menace. He does. Let me move this picture. Sorry, I forgot to even see at this. What the fuck? What the hell is this? Why would he do this? Oh my god. Yo, what else we got here? Just denied bail. Psychological torture that Diddy's going through right now for being denied bail. It's a beautiful thing. He just looks like a menace. No, I just can't imagine he'd be going straight to Kid Cudi. Yeah. Cudi first. Nah, he probably. I mean, Cassie made this whole thing come down. Cassie's enemy number 1 on his list. Actually, you know what? No, it might not even be Cassie. He's coming after 50 Cent first. He's coming after him first. That man has not stopped talking since all this has happened. Since they raided his house last year, he has not stopped. But he's coming after 50 wants to do a documentary on him. He's coming after him first. The judge says Diddy has been denied bail due to Diddy being a threat to the community and the history of domestic violence. Oh, you got something right. You got something right. Like, the bare minimum is what we're asking you for. Lock him up. Diddy probably had a freak off scheduled for 10 p.m. tonight with that trash bucket from Miami, but the judge said bail denied. Yo, we're so unserious. It's not even funny. This is horrible. This is horrible. This is so bad. No. So why his face look like a Yo, facts. Yo, what are we doing? What are we doing? Lock this man up. You need to put him in Arkham Asylum and make sure he doesn't come out. Make sure he doesn't escape. Like, yo, a man said a thumb, yo. Yo, that's crazy. Why does he look like he's praying here? Bro, God is not listening. I'm sorry. Oh, picture with Trump? That's crazy. No way he was really like this. There's no way. But then again, I could kind of see him actually. I could see him tweaking. No. Like I could definitely see that. I gotta log off. I gotta log off of Twitter. This is horrible. We can't be doing this. You can't be doing this. I'm gonna read this article and see if there's anything else here. You're gonna have to look at that picture. Sean Diddy Combs has been denied bail and will remain behind bars while awaiting sentencing. in his federal trial, where he was found guilty on 2 counts of transportation for prostitution, but dodged the most serious charges of sex trafficking and racketeering. Ain't that crazy? The judge sets the sentencing date for October 3rd at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. After the jury revealed the verdict early Wednesday morning, Combs' attorney, Mark Anfigalo, I think that's how you said his name, told the judge that he should be released on appropriate conditions as early as today. Did they really think that was going to work? The prosecution countered the request, stating that it is opposed as a real risk to let him walk free. Thank you. He's a menace. At 5 p.m. on Wednesday, the parties reconvened in the federal courtroom, where Judge Aran Submaranian announced his ruling. He said it would be impossible for Combs to prove he would not pose a danger to others if released on bail. Using the defense attorney's own words against them, the judge provided examples from the trial in which they admitted to Combs' pattern of violence. Damn. They said, all right, nah, uno reverse, run that back. Nah, that's crazy. You full-throttedly in your closing argument told the jury that there was violence here. The judge said to Anfigalo, quoting his summation on Friday. We own the domestic violence. We own it. Yeah, you better own up to it. Where we at? Twitter's actually no, I cannot see it. Actually, so unserious. I love it. On God, he looks like a pansexual anteater. Pansexual anteater is insane. That is crazy. It's so specific too that you use that. That's wild. Let's see. The judge said the defense had prevailed on getting Combs acquitted on racketeering and sex trafficking charges, but the domestic violence is violence. The evidence of such violence, the judge said, will not be considered concerning Combs' sentencing, but it can be considered when determining bail. Oh, okay. So pretty much what he's done won't come into play when it comes to sentencing, which doesn't make sense. But then at the same time, when it came to him not getting bail, that's the reason why he's not getting bail. I mean, they're just gonna say, yeah, that don't make sense. I don't understand that part, because I mean, he is gonna be going to jail for what he did, right? And if he did beat somebody or beat people, that's gonna play into the sentencing. No, maybe a lawyer will have to come here and tell me. And went to the meetings in New York before he was arrested in September. Combs has been a remarkable prisoner and is working on himself. I'm sure he is. And Figaro added, I think we should trust him. He's not going to flee. He's been given his life back. He's going to have next chapters of his life in prison, in the booty house. Yes, that's where you're going to be. The defense's main argument was that this case had exceptional circumstances that should allow Combs' release. Man, get out of here. Get out of here with that. Okay, there's a lot more that I don't want to read, but we get the point. Right? We get the point. Wait, no way. Training day.
You'll never see the light.
I just.
Oh, you motherfuckers. Okay. All right. I'm putting cases on all you bitches. Huh? You think you can do this shit? You think you can do this to me? You motherfuckers will be playing basketball in Pelican Bay when I get finished with you. I'm the man up in this piece. You'll never see the light of who the fuck you think you fucking with. I run shit here. You just live here. Go and walk away, because I'm going to burn this motherfucker down.
I swear he's moving like this.
King Kong ain't got shit on me.
Oh my God, Twitter, man. I swear when the world is ending, when there's World War III, we're going to be making jokes until the last flash. I swear. God gonna come back with fire, and we're gonna be joking up until the flames come and burn us to a crisp. We don't take nothing serious. It's horrible, but it's also funny sometimes. Sometimes you gotta laugh. Well, damn, that was a lot. A lot happened today. A lot definitely happened today, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna be an eventful week all around. Either way, we got Jit on Friday, gonna react to that, and then we got clips next week. Definitely reacting to that. And let's see what else happens. I'm sure other people are going to want to drop. I'm sure there's going to be some news, something in the headlines. There's always something going on. So, yeah, first real full-on stream using the software. I'm going to continue to do this. I appreciate each and every one of you guys for tapping in, even if you came in for a second or popped in and all. I thank you so much. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Shout out to my mods. I appreciate you guys. Shout out to Sage the Center for the donation. Thank you so much. And if you just popped in here to support, if you just kept it on while you're doing whatever, I appreciate it. I'm gonna be doing more streams and more content. I should have a couple more videos, hopefully by the end of this week. So you guys stay tuned for that. But thank you all once again for tapping in. Hope you all have a wonderful night, or if you're getting up in a different part of the world, hope you have a wonderful day. I appreciate y'all. Don't forget to stay blessed, and y'all should know by now, stay tuned. Yes, y'all have a good night. I'll see you on the next one.